Morning guys, so it's Monday. Sorry I didn't get to really like vlog yesterday since I only like did laundry and we ran like a few errands and go grocery shopping and stuff like that. But today is Monday. I just got home from taking Josh to work. Currently we are only using one vehicle because his truck is not here yet, so I am waiting to get my job, or we are waiting till I start with my job, and then his parents are gonna bring his truck over here from Indiana and drive it here. But anyways, I'm actually going to the gym. When I took Josh home to work, or when I took Josh to work, the gym is like right across the street, but there was no parking, and then so I decided, well, I'll just go in a little bit or come back in a little bit. But I am home right now, and I just want you guys to see this amazing sunrise right now. North Dakota has had some amazing sunrise, and it's just so good. It's just so good. Just look at it. I'm gonna go outside. It is pretty cold out. It's like in the 20s, but oh, you don't see on the camera. I'm so sad. But yeah, it's more, the colors are more vibrant than that. I might take a picture and show you guys. Look, this camera is not doing it justice, but it's so beautiful. So this is our backyard. We actually have to clean it because it's a bunch of like dog poop from the previous people that lived here. But yeah, and then we get like a little bit of like a mini park right there, playground and stuff like that. But it's so beautiful. Oh, the best. Okay, now it's starting to like actually like come out. Oh, paint the sky. Okay, the lighting is terrible, but I just got home. I had those pre-employment paperwork to fill out for my job. I applied at the CDC on base, but let me tell you, if you are a preschool teacher and you want to apply at the CDC on a military facility, don't ever do it, because one, it takes a long time, like a long process, because you are going to be working under like the military, stuff like that. And so yeah, there's a lot of paperwork to fill out, all of this. I have to go through like 5 different background checks and stuff like that. So yeah, so I applied at the CDC like I applied there like at the end, like when we pretty much got here, the first week that we got here. And it hasn't been like super easy. I just have this thing propped up, but yeah, hold on. So I applied at the CDC. I think the first week that we got here, which is like that week of January 13th through like the 18th, along those weeks. And then it took the HR to 2 weeks to process through to actually pass on my application to the CDC director. So the HR has to okay my application and my resume first and see if I got all the documents that I needed to to fill out, or the documents that I have that's required or whatever. So I had to do that. And then so it's been like maybe like 3 weeks since then. And then I remember I applied the first week at a different daycare because I was like, well, I don't know if they're gonna, you know, pick me because it's been like a week since the HR process or passed on my application to the CDC director, and she hasn't called me. And you know, the HR said that, yeah, I passed on your application. It's not, you know, it's not on my hands anymore, you know, because my husband has been there almost every day, like bugging the crap out of the HR lady and about the status of my application. So she's like, well, you can call April. So then I called the following week, and along this week too, I had a job interview somewhere else that's in town. So where I live on base, and the daycare that I applied to is in town, which is like about 12 minutes away from base, which is not that bad, but the CDC is about a 3 to 4 minute drive from where I live, so it's not that bad. And I figure, you know, the CDC was my first option. But anyways, I got a job interview at the ABC daycare, and they were so great. I loved the director there, the director's assistant. They were all lovely. I have nothing bad to say about them. Basically, I didn't really get an interview. I came in and she was just like telling me all about what they offer at the daycare and stuff like that. And I was like, do you have any questions for me? And she's like, no, I don't have any questions for you. I just really loved your resume. That's why I decided to give you an interview. And like, it wasn't even an interview. I was just sitting there like listening to her talk the whole time. But pretty much I got hired. But then I told her that she knows as well that I applied at the CDC, because that was her first question, was, did I apply anywhere else? And I told her, well, my first option is at the CDC. But and then I called her like about last week, and I told her that they called me, the CDC called me, but they want me to do paperwork first. So I don't even know if I have a definite yes on the job yet. But yeah, the HR did finally get back to me, and she was like, this is not a definite yes yet, but we have to do your paperwork first, and then we'll give you an answer. But they gave me like how much I'm gonna be getting paid and all that stuff. But I'm just like so confused. I'm like, okay, but if this is not a definite yes, then why are you telling me that I would be getting paid at this, you know, blah, 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 you know, what my salary is gonna be? It's not like it's gonna be salary, it's like hourly wage, but same thing. So yeah, I don't know, and I haven't even seen the CDC yet, so I don't know what it looks like or what it, you know, those stuff things. I don't know. So I just got home from that, and then I had to pick up Josh. Well, I was there like 2 hours ago to do paperwork and stuff like that, and I have to do all this other stuff for it. Oh, it's just a lot of paperwork. And then I picked up my husband from work because, like I said, we're only sharing one car at the moment. And then we ate lunch. We got Burger King, which their Burger King here sucks. And the town is about 20 minutes away, so we don't really have time to like drive through town and then come back here and, you know, get food. So I mean, the base is nice. I wish it had more like restaurants to eat. I mean, their BK, it's and then they have a Taco Bell, then they have Popeyes, Subway, and like O'Charlie's or something like that, like a pizza, not a pizza place, I don't know, like Philly sub, something like that. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, and then after I took Josh home, after I took Josh back to work, I saw that this lady was selling her 2 nightstands for 20 bucks, and I was like, okay, well, we need new nightstands. I was gonna buy like newer ones from Amazon when I got a job, but I'm so obsessed on spending money. Like this is like the worst part of my pet, like for me. If you have a pet peeve about me, I spend my money a lot, and that's really bad, I know. But me not having a job, I can't really like spend a lot of money, so I have to rely on my husband. So yeah. So anyways, I got these 2 nightstands, and it's perfect for our master bedroom. I mean, all of our furnitures don't even freaking match because they were just all hand-me-downs from when we moved to the apartment, and some of his stuff that he had from when he was living in Georgia, and then from his mom and dad's. Then when we transitioned to the apartment in Indiana, they were all like hand-me-downs, and some of them are nice, some of them are not. Some of them I found like on a marketplace on Facebook. So these 2 nightstands, the lady lives on base, so we have like this marketplace that's for the base only or whatever. So you can post like stuff that you want to sell on there, and it's perfect because it has 2 drawers. I mean, it doesn't fit in our color scheme at the moment in the bedroom, but we are getting like new stuff for the master bedroom eventually when I start my new job. So hopefully I do get that job, but at the same time I'm kind of like, do I want to get the job at the CDC or do I want to work at the ABC daycare? I mean, either way I'm gonna get paid more than I was getting paid where I was working. So I don't know, it's just a dilemma right now. I'm just like, oh. So there's that. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the nightstand that I got. I just picked it up, and the houses here are so hard to find, especially if you live in Delta Road, Delta Drive. Oh my God, their houses are like puzzles. Like they're not in the same, like say I was babysitting over the weekend, last weekend, and their address was 154. So I arrived at 155. But 154 is like way onto the other side of the road, like the street. And I was like, you would think 154, 155, they would be in order, but the house numbers are not in order. I'm like, it's like a maze, like trying to find houses there. So I was like going around and around and around, like, where are you? So yeah. Okay, so here are the here are the nightstands. She did say that this bottom one is kind of like that, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, they are kind of a little bit well loved because they did move as well. So if you move, you know, I don't really trust anybody, so it's chipped right there. I mean, it's not a big deal, it's not really noticeable, so they're pretty big. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited. 20 bucks. Yes.